everyone. My name is Vanessa, and I am the writer for Mandala Soul School Blog, and I am also the owner of Mandala Massage and Women's Spiritual Healing Center in Missoula, Montana. And I just thought I'd give you guys a little shout out and a little welcome to the blog. This is a week before it's supposed to be published. I'm going to publish it next week for a Christmas present for everybody, an early Christmas present. And I'm super excited. I'm super pumped. It feels like I am birthing this baby to the world, putting my complete heart out on the line. And it's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey and complete learning curve, like learning how to write and edit and use a computer. And it's been an amazing journey, just even writing a lot of the articles and different, challenging points for myself, feeling like losing momentum and then really like pulling it back in and remotivating myself. And I couldn't think of a better time to really, put this blog out into the world. It's right before Christmas, and it's a hard time of year for a lot of people, and it's a really kind of hard time just in general in the world. I wrote some of these articles during a pretty hard time. We just had this, big heartache with Paris happen, and just different hardship and pain going on within this world, and kind of really made me, really pull it together and feel like, this is why I want to do this. I want to share my journey. I want to share some of the things that I've learned throughout my life, and continue to try to be a peacemaker. This is a shout out to all you lovers of love and you peacemakers, to really call in your light, to really, heal your spirits and embody your souls, and, really be the light for your own communities and the people within your life. And I'm a perfect example of somebody that has come from hardship and who's been really tested in life. I've messed up. I've, made a lot of mistakes and experienced a lot of heartaches, and I've learned how to really heal myself, and I couldn't have done it without support. I couldn't have done it without, my beautiful, divine, higher power. And this is a space for, women and people of all faiths to come and try to connect with your spirit and really give it love and healing, and thus putting out love and healing out to your communities and your world, our world. So, the background behind some of the articles, start with the fear one. The fear one was pretty hard. The fear one took a lot of editing. I had to revise a lot, and, it just was really serendipitous that in some ways, like a lot of my fear triggers and, different things that I've healed from the past, really looking at those and analyzing them, and I had to dig deep. I really did. I mean, growth is a continual process throughout your whole life, and that was a hard article to write, and I think one of the more pivotal and important ones that I really emotionally connect to within the blog. The religions article, oh my gosh, that was a challenge. I had definite moments of feeling like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I saying to the world? And but really owning, my truth and my stance and my experiences, and really trusting that there are other people out there that feel the same way I do, and it really meant a lot. And I was starting to lose a little bit of gusto towards the end with that article. And it just so happened as I was finishing it that all the heartache in Paris happened. And, a lot of, even just political stuff and just all this heartache, really surfaced within the media and the world. And it really meant a lot to finish that article. I really feel like it can have the impact to create healing for the right people. And it was amazing. It was liberating. It's one of the articles that made me feel a little bit like the most vulnerable and the most empowered. And I am really proud of it. And also, let's see, we can go to the coming out of the closet article was, it was pretty interesting because I started that article. That was the first article that I wrote. And I am not a technology girl. And I wrote that article and, put the pictures in and all that, and went on, over the next 8 or 10 months to finish writing that. And then towards the end of the writing process, I learned how to format and learned how to edit in different ways. And so I went back through all the articles and landed on the coming out of the closet as a spiritual healer article. And I really looked at that and I was really amazed. I looked at it and I was like, I kind of grew since then. I don't necessarily, I know that I've picked up more since I wrote that. And within that 8 or 10 months, it was amazing and a gift to myself to be able to look at that and, add a little bit more, refine it a little bit more and see that, I have grown through this process. And it is absolutely, this has been a gift for myself, as I hopefully it is for you guys as well. But that article, it was hard. It was really hard, but it's been super empowering. And, I couldn't do it without my family. And that kind of leads into the sisterhood article, which was so much fun. And, is one of the reasons why I'm inspired to even do any of this, is because of my sisterhood and my family, my soul sisters and girlfriends and all the amazing women in my life. And I really want to specifically thank you for supporting my journey, not just within, this blog or, my life right now, but thank all the beautiful women that have supported me throughout my whole life, my whole journey. And I just couldn't be doing any of this without you. I want to thank my family. I want to thank my amazing and sweet, encouraging husband that's, just been, my rock and my foundation to keep going with all of this, and has been there for me through all the ups and downs, and has just been the biggest support. And I want to thank my baby girl, my daughter, and just my friends and family and my community. And I just couldn't be doing it without, specifically my sisters. And I think that it's really important to point out that none of us can do it without each other. That healing within this world collectively takes the support of one another. That we can make huge leaps. We can create movements. We can create the ripple effect of healing, of growth, learning from history, learning from our past, learning from our own journeys, but also looking at human history and the world, and pulling from different points of view and upholding what is beautiful, that we can all agree on, that is beautiful and honorable, and start to really build some bridges. It's going to take building some bridges. And I think that the collective feminine energy, the womanly energy, like we're great communicators, we know how to navigate from our hearts and spirits. It's really important for us women to really pull together and add a collective healing to the world. It's vital. It's vital to bring a renewal for the world and for our future generations. And we can do it. We can do it. And it really is embracing our own spirits and embracing the spirit of others. And I hope that in many ways that this blog can be an asset to your growth. And I want to send love out to the world. And this is how I've shined my light and my gifts. And I encourage all of you to do the same. And with that, thank you all. Merry Christmas and blessings to everyone. Thank you. Have a good day.